Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have you called your mother today? And welcome to a Sunday stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is, whatever day it is. I hope that the weekend is treating you well, and thanks for coming to join me on a Sunday for some more and potentially the last stream of Valkyria Chronicles today on the Bezos TV. Good to see you. Glad to have you. Glad to have another week out of the way. Glad you guys could come to join me today, and hopefully you're having a good one. I'm going to tell you right away, chat. For those of you that were not paying attention on the Twitter machine, I'm a little bit sick today. Not so sick that I can't stream, but I might have to take some brief pauses because I've got a lot of congestion today. So I've got I've been sneezing a lot. I've been coughing a lot. So I am a little bit under the weather. I gotta blame my boss for that because he came in sick early in the week. And then I was like, oh, it's no big deal. I'm not gonna get sick. And then a couple of days later, I got that little itch in the back of my throat, and I was like, oh no, I'm about to get sick. So, yeah, that was no good. So yeah, I don't know. Turns out it was a big deal. Yeah, it was in fact a big deal. But again, it's not terrible. I had a fever last night, but I took some ibuprofen and that mostly cleared that up. So today it's mostly just It's mostly just congestion. So hopefully I'm on the back half. We will see. But again, if I have to take some brief pauses to clear the sinuses, I do apologize. But for those of you that are not aware, chat, it has been a busy week. It is Mother's Day, of course. And I did play a little bit of Goob there at the end, which I know some of y'all were saying that, but like, I think it was probably the best end that we could have gotten. It was very emotional. But I like the song. I like the video. It's actually really good. So I figured I would share that with you guys for those of you that hadn't seen it already. I think most of you were probably already aware, but Gura graduated I think it was 2 weeks ago now. So that was the last video that they did. And again, probably the best one she's ever done. Get that it's on the back half like it's been slapped into formation by her. Yeah, well, I mean, I do like to keep my pen strong. You got to. I mean, in this day and age, you never know when you're gonna have to use it. You're gonna have to pull out that pen like Pooey Tang's dad with the belt. You never know. So you gotta be ready. But I've been drinking lots of water, so hopefully hydration will help me beat whatever this is that I have caught as well. She can still narrate Shark Week. I would be okay with that. I would actually be okay with it. Although, to be fair, I don't think a lot of people watch Shark Week anymore. I know it was a big deal back in the day, back during the days of network television, when everybody had the Discovery Channel by default. But now, with all of entertainment being carved up into these petty fiefdoms of different streaming services, if you don't subscribe to the one service where you can watch Discovery shows, I don't think most people would spend money on an additional subscription just to watch Shark Week, which is kind of sad because we all used to know more about sharks back in the day. But with the downfall of Discovery and Shark Week, we are now less educated about sharks than we used to be. All I know about sharks now is we're gonna need a bigger boat. That's pretty much it. Hopefully that's enough. Imagine the boss having jaw surgery. We'd get gameplay right away. Look here, troubleshooter. Look here, buddy, pal, friend. If you got a problem with my yapping, then I would direct you to my ass, which you may kiss. And I got a lot of ass, so you better get to kissing, because it's going to take a while. Mega says, got my left hand to fix when the right is finished. Well, that's no good. Wait, you gotta get surgery on both hands? Jesus, what did you do? See, chat, this is what happens when you are a chronic masturbator. This is what happens. You have to get hand surgery. See, Vex, you know better. I have shown my ass on stream once before. I'm never gonna do it again. Well, never's a long time. I have no plans to do it in the immediate future. Oh, Shinigami, come on, you know better. Megas is, he owns that shit. He's a freak, and he flies his flag every day. I didn't say anything that he wouldn't say himself if I gave him enough time. Anyway, chat. Enough of my yapping. Enough of my running my mouth. Let's say we get over to the game, chat. Let's say we get over to the game. Because we are in the final chapter. We are in the final chapter of Valkyria Chronicles. And we've got 2 big missions left to go. So essentially, we have to make our way onto the giant land ship, the Marmota. And then once we've done that, we got 1 big boss fight at the end. And then that's the end of the game, chat. This is the final chapter. We do have the DLC as well, the Valkyria DLC. Depending on how long these missions take, we might be able to get to the DLC today. If not, then I'll play through the DLC on the next stream. But depending on how quickly I'm able to beat these missions, spoiler alert, I have not been beating missions quickly. But depending on how quickly I'm able to beat these missions, we might actually be able to get to the DLC today. So for those of you that forgot, we had a whole lot of things going on last stream. We went through a bunch of cutscenes, bunch of revelations. Turns out that the bunny-eared princess was not in fact a Valkyria. She was a Darkson. And we learned that, in fact, it was her lineage that betrayed their own people and sided with the Valkyria in ancient times. And then it was the Valkyria that destroyed everything, rather than the Darksons. So, big revelations. Maximilian wants to marry the princess for legal legitimacy. We talked a little bit about that. And then he fired his giant fuck-off blue laser at a mountain and blew it up, which extremely rude, because that mountain was just sitting there minding its own business, and then he just blew up a big old chunk of it. So, you know, and it's completely uncalled for. Which side has the super anime powers? I mean, technically, both sides have super anime powers. They just have a bigger anime laser than I do. They stole the tower. Yeah, they basically rammed into the castle, because it turns out the main tower of the castle was a giant super weapon. Kiwi asks, which game are you going to go into next? I'm curious what you play when it's not Valkyria Chronicles. Well, Kiwi, I know you're a recent convert to the cult, and you've only joined us during the Valkyria streams. I actually play a lot of different stuff. I've played Battletech, we played Battle Brothers, we finished up a campaign of XCOM 2 not too long ago. I've played some MechWarrior 5. Let's see, what else have we done? We've done a lot of different stuff. I tend to play a lot of, like, tactical and strategy games. Specifically what I have planned next is a game called Door Kickers 2, which is a CQB combat game. I guess I'll say it is somewhat modeled after the Global War on Terror, but it takes place in a fictional country. Yeah, that's right. Not only did we play Ace Combat, I played through Ace Combat 4, but then also recently we played through Project Wingman as well. So I also do some flight sims from time to time. I've still got Ace Combat 5 and Ace Combat 0 on my list of games to play. And Wreck-It Carl will into the chat as well on a Sunday. Good to see you, Carl. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you called your mom today. Don't forget, today is Mother's Day, so if you haven't called your mother, call your mother. You don't even have to say anything. Just tell her you love her and ask her how her day is going. And then just listen. That's all you gotta do. Just call your mom, ask her how she's doing, and then just listen. That's the nicest thing you can do for your mom on Mother's Day. Yeah? And Troubleshooter gifted a sub to Linnaeus Etherion. First of all, welcome to the stream, Linnaeus. And Troubleshooter, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Once again. And Linnaeus, welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions. Carl says, already did. Good. Good. You should all be saying the same thing. I know some of you didn't. Still think Boss lands like a Navy pilot? Yeah, I mean... So when I land in an Ace Combat game, I basically get over the runway and then just throttle all the way down until the plane falls out of the sky. That's how Navy pilots land. Anyway, chat. Let's get started. We gotta get this battle underway. I'm hoping that this one will not be as rough as the last one. But we're not gonna know until we get into it.
Here are the details on this operation.
Your squad thankfully managed to avoid that blast. In other words, the giant fuck-off laser that they blew up the mountain with. We just happened to miss that. And it is currently stationed at the Marmota's side. We may not be so lucky next time. This is our only chance to destroy that beast. It's now or never. This is how you know it's the end of the game, chat, because they're using language like that. Your target is the area along the Dreadnought's side that the Valkyria previously damaged. I love that they say the Valkyria as if no one knows that it was Alicia. Like, literally everyone knows that Alicia is a Valkyria. But they say, air quotes, the Valkyria, as if to somehow separate her from that. Like, you know that we know, right? We were all there, we saw it. The opposition consists of cannons mounted on the ship's side and the endless waves of troops from the front hatch. Station teams at the Dreadnought's front and side which will work in tandem to stop the enemy. The ultimate objective here is to destroy that giant lance. That said, it's protected by a shell of light. Nothing we've thrown at it so far has so much as made a dent. Begin by hammering at the damaged plating. We need a point of entry before we can do anything else. I think it's safe to say you face a battle unlike any fought since the dawn of war. Dawn of War name drop. I'll trust your judgment out there. That's probably a mistake. I don't trust my judgment. Let's see, what do we got? We got a tank. I don't know which tank. Let's see. I mean, obviously we're gonna send in Alicia, and Rosie, and Largo, because we always send them in. I think Marina might be useful on this one, because she can help us snipe the troops. Let me see. We obviously want at least one engineer, maybe two. So that we can keep the tanks in the fight. So if we're gonna do that, I'll put in Wavy, and then I'll put in... Who have we not put in a while? You know what? We haven't put Jane in a while, so I'll put her in. I think we're good, chat. I don't know if this is gonna be a good team count, but we're gonna do it.
Our reclaiming the capital hinges on this. Concentrate your fire on that dreadnought and destroy it.
Our target is the Marmota. Sink it at all costs. Squad 7, move out!
Okay, there we go. I was starting to worry because I didn't hear the music. They just had it very quiet.
Here we are, actually squaring off against the Marmota.
Yeah, this will really be the final battle.
Lieutenant Gunther, are you all right?
Oh shit, it's the princess, Jet.
Princess Cordelia, what are you doing here, Your Highness?
I know I may just be in the way.
Yeah?
But I wish to be of assistance however I am able.
Chad, I think the princess has the hots for Welkin. Which, I mean, he's kind of a nerd, but I get it. And Sierra rolling in the chat on a Sunday with 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Sierra, for the gifted subs, the massive generosity, and the massive chicken. And, of course, for those of you that got gifted a sub, be sure to thank Sierra for that generosity. And as always, welcome or welcome back to the cult of bad tactical decisions. Morale officer feels like a good place for her. I mean, I would have her as a mascot. I'm good with that.
I wish to fight as well. Allow me to stand in defense of my homeland.
I understand. We'd be honored to have your help in the rear guard. Here's the plan. Start by focusing our fire on the hole Alicia's lance made. The Dreadnought's side is lined with cannons though, so you'll need to be careful.
Roger.
Also, tanks can use the depression in front of the Marmota to fire upward.
I think it's funny that they're just now explaining the concept of elevation and tank depression and elevation. Good on you, Valkyria Chronicles. In a game that focuses on tank combat, or at least focuses a lot on combat and has tanks, you have finally started talking about actual armored tactics in the almost final mission of the game. And Cody88 roll into the chat on a Sunday as well. Good to see you, Cody. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well. Don't know if you got to work today, but we're always glad to see you. Anime Pro Tag is usually in the range of not an asshole, therefore desirable. Yeah, it's funny how low the bar is when you think about it.
Right, I'm on it.
Oh, dicks. Chat, I forgot to change out the cannon.
We've come through a lot.
We're gonna have to restart the mission.
This.
I forgot
Squad
to change out the
7,
cannon on the
move
Shamrock.
out!
Actually, you know what? I'll try it with the regular version of well, I'll try it with the machine gun version of the Shamrock first, and if it doesn't work, then we'll change it out. Because it's really just the last mission that I need to have it on. Let's see, these are all, well, okay, most of them are Gatling turrets. There's a couple of anti-tank turrets. Alright, fair enough.
Here we go!
Alright, let's see what we got. I mean, we kind of got to take out the Gatling turrets in order to move up. We've also got all these enemies that are going to be infinitely spawning behind us. So we're going to have to deal with that as well. Shit. Hold on, chat.
Ready to intercept. Please secure the route.
Can't these Gallian worms see they're outclassed?
Try not to leave yourself
There we go.
open.
Had to blow my nose. I was starting to drip a little bit. Alright, now, let's see.
Act as soon as you spot a target.
If I were to take a shot, we need to take 3 shots at these turrets. And if I were to just be a real butthole and fling a mortar over this direction, I don't know, we might take out 2 guys, but we're definitely not gonna take out the Lancer because they got the anti-blast suit. So maybe what we do instead is use some smoke. But I'm gonna have to...
This battle's just
I'm gonna have to
warming up.
reposition here.
Keep that monster away from the capital.
See, they say use
Pay
this
attention
to
the
aim
enemy's
up.
position.
As you can clearly see, I'm not actually able to do that. But that's okay. Because what I want to do is something like this. And my hope is that we'll be able to block 2 of the Gatling turrets with that smoke round.
I see Gallians headed your way. Be careful.
Alright, there we go. That's something.
Leave it to me.
Now we'll see what the Gatling turrets are gonna do. Okay. I think we're good.
What was that?
So what we'll do here is just machine gun that Lancer.
Good work. Keep it up.
And then we'll just... I'm just gonna kind of hold down this flank here for now. Okay. Next up.
Understood.
What we need to do, ideally, is take out this Lancer. Because otherwise, we're gonna get a banana up the tailpipe.
Good night.
So I want that Lancer out of the picture.
Sweet dreams.
Now we've only... Oh, this is gonna suck. Because we've only got 5 more command points. And... I got way more than 5 people to mess. Shit.
Been waiting here.
Well, Largo's gonna have to put in some work.
Joker's still all right?
Keep them away from the capital.
Let me see. We can get up here, right?
Nice knowing you, Tank!
All our hopes are in your hands now.
Is there like... I don't know... If I shoot it from the back... Nice.
Here, have a couple!
Oh man, he's just triggering all the anti-tank abilities.
I want all of you returning
All right.
alive. Enemy unit neutralized. You can't let them get away with what they...
Trust me, Jet. We're cheesing.
Just watch this.
It's gonna be cheese all day, day. Get... Largo, climb the ladder, buddy. There you go. There we go. That's 2 down.
All right!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Now my hope is that as long as we focus on the left side, the Gatling turret won't be much of
What
a
was that
threat.
attack?
I don't remember where the other ladder is that we need to go up, though. I think it's over here.
Forward.
Alright, so we've kind of done some spam here, and we might lose a couple of people as a direct result of that. I'm just thinking. I might have to leave my people in the trenches taking grenades, and here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. I can maximize our damage output by putting the tank or putting a mortar shell down here and basically just taking out as many of these guys as possible. Or I could just try to reposition as many of our people as I can so that they're not, you know, immediately getting gunned down. I don't know.
I'm on my way.
I think we'll move the infantry.
You won't hit me. I'll see the enemy exposed. Nothing passes these defenses.
Good, because you're going to be defending. So we'll put you there to help defend. I'll put an AD in there with you as well, so we've got 2 guns. Okay, I'll put you on the other side then, so that the turret isn't trying to shoot you. And then we've got 1 more. One more. Rosie, you're up.
Let's do this thing.
I don't even know if you're gonna have enough AP to get where I need you to be.
Don't go out alone.
Let's see. If I chip this up here, I don't. Okay, she's got a little bit of noodle arm. She's not able to actually get the grenade up there. I was gonna try to blow that up with a grenade. It did not go the way that I was hoping. This is unfortunate. We're not off to a good start, chat. So the new Doom game has a collector's edition that comes with a 5080. Wait, what? I mean, I've already heard mixed things about Doom the Dark Ages. And I've also heard that not only are the 50 series cards hard to get your hands on, they're hilariously overpriced, and also apparently they're kind of shit. Like, in terms of their performance, they're not a huge upgrade over the 40 series, and they're also a lot more prone to failure because of shitty manufacturing. Alright, let's hope I didn't just completely screw the pooch on this, chat. Okay, we got a Lancer.
Minor damage sustained.
Yep, that's a thing that's gonna happen. Oh, you're just gonna Lancer spam. Got it. Well, glad I brought some engineers. Wait, what? This man's really took a shot at Rosie. What an asshole. I guess I should have seen that coming. I knew I should have taken out the sniper, and I didn't, and Rosie paid the price. Yeah? And Dragon Nonsense resubscribing for a 5th month with a good afternoon, Maria in chat. Well, good afternoon to you as well, Dragon Nonsense, and thank you for the 5 months of support in the cult of bad tactical decisions. Glad to have you. Glad you decided to resub. Okay. That was not the worst turn in the world. We definitely could have done better. We definitely could have done better. But it could have gone a whole lot worse. Alright. So. Trying to decide what I want to do first. Okay, first things first, I'm the realist.
Understood.
Where is this sniper? Oh, he's on the other side of the tank. Okay, well, then I'll just take out the Lancer for now.
Nothing personal.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, the sniper, this tank is in between me and the sniper, which is unfortunate. That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Next up... I mean, I guess we use the tank, right?
Entering combat.
Let's see what kind of damage we can do to
Gotta
this
love
hole.
nature. Now!
There we go.
We've blown open the damaged area on the Marmota's side.
And that is literally the only reason that we needed to hit that hole, chat.
Yes! The plating on that spot was vulnerable after all.
Sir, part of the side plating damaged in that explosion appears usable as a foothold.
Kreese, shut up. No one likes you.
You're right. It looks like we could climb up from there.
Judging from its design, the Ragnite drive system is likely near the propellers. If foot soldiers could get at those to attack them, they may be able to do further damage.
Okay, let's go with that plan of attack.
Okay.
Gallians at 3 o'clock. Distance, 600 meters.
Medic!
There we go. Now that we've done that, let's get turned around here.
Be sure to watch for return fire.
Okay, look, Valkyria Chronicles, would you please unfuck yourself if it's not too much trouble? Oh my
Don't let a
god.
chance slip past you.
Chet, I am actually legit pissed off about the way that went. Because we were stuck on this, like, incline, and it can't, like... Go back and watch the VOD if you don't understand. But, like, watch how fast it's draining my action points when I'm bumping up against that hill. It's stupid.
Gallia is fine.
Okay, next up. Jame, I think now is the time.
Get ready to die, imps.
Now is the time.
You think bullets will stop me? Next.
Good work. Keep it up.
Where the fuck? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out where she was getting shot from. Like, I saw her getting shot, and I was like, where? And it's this guy up on the ramp.
My turn, okay?
Okay, Alicia, go get
Come
it.
on. Pull it together.
Keep that cover fire coming.
So we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna say hello to this guy. And by hello, I mean shoot him in the side of the head until he dies.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Alright, let's see what's upstairs.
Try to strike them first.
Alright.
What was that attack?
Squad 7.
Enemy sighted.
Gallia's future rests with you
Okay,
now.
so we got some people down
Enemy
low.
sighted.
We got a trooper over there. What about here? Okie dokie. No, I get it. I get it. Alright. So that's our heat sink. That's our other heat sink. We got a couple of troopers we gotta take out, but that's not a huge deal. Alright. So I'll let the scout and the engineer continue to defend the camp. We gotta get this other engineer out of here. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Jane, I'm gonna go ahead and have you start making your way up. Although you're a shack trooper, so it's gonna take a little while. Let's try not to block the path so that Largo can actually get up here.
Just watch this.
Come on, Largo, buddy. Get up. There you go. I knew you had it in you.
Watch out for stray bullets.
Let me see. If I were to give this thing a good whack at this range, it's still only gonna take. It's gonna take 3. That's no good. That is no good.
Can't these Gallian worms see they're outclassed?
I gotta try it, right? Like, I don't think it's gonna work, but I have to try it. VN, why? Why don't you want me saying hello to you? Hold on, let me see if Largo's gonna live up to his reputation. Man. You guys.
All right.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Largo is the best. I mean,
Gallia is finally ours for
a little close to the propellers, but otherwise, Largo is the
On
best.
the
You
lookout
guys.
there.
Okay. I'm gonna have to move the tank again, but I'm gonna have to do it in a way where basically I hope that the cannons can't hit the tank, because if it can, then we're basically toast. So I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do instead. Again, I'm gonna do a lot of save scumming here at the end so that we don't have to replay a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna try moving the Edelweiss, and I'm gonna back it up so that hopefully the cannon turrets are not able to shoot at it, but I have a feeling they will be able to.
Fire!
And then if they do, and they blow it up, then I'll just have to reload and use the engineer to repair it. So hopefully I haven't just screwed us, chat. Okay, reinforcements have appeared. That's okay. Wavy and Nadine have got this locked down. They've got this locked down. Wait, what? Okay, that's what we in the business like to call bullshit. Even more bullshit.
Alicia.
Minor damage taken.
I also find it amusing that they're just shooting the lance every couple of turns, not necessarily because they're shooting at anything in particular, but just as a like,
I
hey,
wish to be of assistance however
we
I am
need
able.
to just shoot. We need to shoot the big fuck off laser. The princess wants to be of assistance. Oh shit. I will absolutely take that assistance. Thank you. Holy shit. But we gotta save, we gotta save Dallas.
Leave it to me.
And we're gonna save Dallas by running Dallas over.
found us an enemy.
All that destruction.
Which
Medic!
makes perfect sense to me.
Fight this thing! I'm almost there!
Pay attention to the enemy's position.
Suck it, nerd.
Stay calm.
Suck it,
Try to
nerd.
read the situation. What was that attack?
There we go. I don't like you, and I don't like you, but you have more health, so you die.
Fly!
Being
Man
run
down,
over
everybody
is a
be
type of
careful.
saving. I guess, depending on your interpretation of the word save, yes, absolutely. Alright. We're kind of running low on people, but it's okay. I think we got this.
Been waiting here.
Let's send Largo up first. Just in case more people
Spotted an
spawn.
enemy.
Okay, so they're just down low. Now where... Yeah.
Forward, soldiers!
Where is the heat... Oh, there's the heat sink. I got it. So we'll do one of those. And Jotun Bane
All
Gaming coming back in,
Just keep up the pace.
resubscribing for a 12-month, 1-year, brand new badge in the cult of bad tactical decisions.
Do your nation
Says a
proud,
whole ass
soldiers.
year of bad tactical decisions and years to more. Well, thank you, Jotun, for the 1 year of support. Do appreciate it. Again, you don't have to do
Give it
that,
all
but
you
I'm
got,
always glad to
soldiers.
see you folks that are sticking around for so long. I appreciate you taking that chance on me and continuing to give me that support. So thank you for the 12 months, the whole ass year in the cult. I
Forward, soldiers.
do
Show those
appreciate it.
imps what's what.
So I'm being saved from his ignorance of the cult of bad tactical decisions that has refused them
Keep them
to
away
worship
from the capital.
at the altar of Big Boom. I mean, Full Alpha is an emote in the chat for a reason.
Take a deep breath and look at your...
Alright, so we use Largo
Just
again.
watch this.
We take out this.
Here, have a couple.
I mean, that's cool and everything, Largo, but we didn't really need that. So, I mean, thanks anyway, though.
Squad 7. Gallia's future rests with you now. I have faith in you.
Hooray!
Look! The light surrounding that giant lance is gone.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Captain Mommy.
It looks like destroying the drive system powering the propellers has paid off.
Shut up, Kreese. No one likes you.
Good. If we can just destroy that lance, the Marmota will be defanged. Listen up, Sevens. Your orders are to direct all attacks at that lance's tip.
That's what she said.
Tanks, use the incline at the Marmota's front. Ground units, aim high and let fly.
All right.
My leg. They got my...
Did this dude just my leg in an era before SpongeBob? Also, which end of the Marmota is actually the front? Because I feel like this end is the front, and he's like, use the incline at the front. But like, I think this is the front. I'm very confused. I'm very confused, Chad. All right, here's what I'm gonna do first. I wanna get some intel here. If I were just to fire with a rifle, would it even do anything? Okay, it does. Not a lot of damage, but it does some damage.
Unbelievable.
Entering combat.
Game, I'm gonna need you to stop fucking me on the action points if that's okay.
Keep that monster away from the capital.
Gallia is finally ours.
Yeah, like, I don't know what fucking incline they're talking about. There is no incline here that I can use.
Advanced units have engaged the enemy. Support them.
Like, I genuinely don't remember what they're talking about.
You've got to stop it.
It's like, maybe this? Except that's not really an incline either, like... Again, I don't know what they're talking about. Nah, because the ramp, if I go up the ramp, it's gonna point this direction. And the lance is like, it's basically right here, but higher.
It's in your hands now, Sevens.
Oh, is that what they're
Hostile
talking
sighted, currently
about?
in pursuit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Can't these guys?
we're gonna have a bad time then. I'm just gonna do this number.
Now!
Hell, it's gonna take me longer to get in position.
Entering combat.
Let's go. Let's go. Throw everything you got at it.
Come on.
Keep that monster away from the capital.
Oh, fucking, of course.
Forward, soldiers.
Of
Show those
course,
M-Pro
I
plus.
run out with the ass hanging over the ramp. Of course. Fucking game. Alright. 1 in a million chat.
Now!
I didn't think so. It was worth a shot, though. Literally. Reinforcements have appeared, but where? And what kind? Oh my, I forgot it can do that. I absolutely forgot it could do that.
Damage minimal.
And Cassidy Emerald says Baran is cute, pass it on. You're breathtaking.
Under miner fire.
Just take the shot, man! I was really hoping he'd shoot his own dude. That would have been great. That would have been great.
Minor damage taken.
Not cool, man.
Under light fire.
Still not cool, man. Okay, here we go, chat. Yeah. I know. So here's what I gotta do. I gotta save. Just in case I fuck this up royally.
Here we go.
So we're gonna do this.
Fall back for now.
Man, we can just barely hit this thing. I'm sorry? Oh, you're gonna make me back up here. Will that... You know what? You know what? No. I refuse, game. I refuse. I'm not gonna get screwed like that. You can kiss my ass. I'm not wasting those command points. Because you decided you wanted to screw me. No.
Here we go!
I fucking refuse. If you're gonna make me go all the way back here...
Unbelievable.
I'm not getting screwed out of my command points. Fuck that. Yeah? Oh, okay, we want to play that game? Alright. There, see? It works just fine.
Coordinates locked.
And Valkyria says game cheating before getting smacked in the face by Sierra with a gift sub. Valkyria, thank you for being here. Thank you for saying what I was already thinking, which is game cheat.
If we don't stop it here...
Mad 'cause bad, right? It's a skill issue. But thank you, Sierra, for gifting a sub to Valkyria. And of course, Valkyria, welcome. I think welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions. I feel like you've been here before. You may not have been, so either welcome or welcome back. I don't remember quite. Don't forget to move the main tank. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Main tank is gonna blow up. Don't worry, I got this.
Entering combat!
Because I'm gonna do this.
Now!
That's 2. And now, I just need Largo to do Largo stuff.
Just watch this.
Been here a few weeks now, seeing someone regularly play the Valkyria Chronicles series has made it a regular Sunday event. Well, I'm glad you're getting something out of it. I do enjoy this game. Quite a bit, actually. And glad that you are enjoying it as well. Oh my. Okay, that's not doing nearly as much damage as I thought. I was hoping that the lance would do more damage. Okay, I might need to rethink my strategy here, chat. Well, it might be better to shoot the AT guns, but I have a bigger problem. And the bigger problem is... I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the tank out of the way in time.
Here, have a couple.
Yeah, even with double tank damage, that doesn't count as a tank, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we might have a problem, chat. Alright, I gotta think about this. I gotta think about the best way to go about this. So we start the turn with, I think, 9 command points. Okay, I think I got it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna reload. I think I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Don't give me too much credit, though. Because what I'm not gonna do...
Entering combat!
...is leave the tank in the way to get blown up. So, let's just do this number here. Give me as much elevation as possible. We're not gonna be able to hit that, I don't think, but I'm still gonna try. Okay, we got it. Outstanding. Now, we get the tank the fuck out of here. Tank. Tank, up the...
All units
Oh
forward.
my god. You see what the AP is doing, right? No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, game. We are not fucking doing this. I will reload until you start doing what I tell you to do. It's an old game, chat. There are goofy little things like this.
Entering combat.
Because for whatever reason, the game was just like, actually, you can't get out of this hole.
Be sure to watch for return fire.
Up. You're a fucking tank. This is literally the whole reason that you have treads. Come on, man.
What's your situation?
We can't let them get away with what they've done.
Excuse you.
Firing capabilities lost. They've got my turret.
Okay. Am I gonna have enough AP to turn around?
Forward,
Probably
soldiers.
not.
Show those imps what's what.
But we know that Lancers come down the ramp, so I don't want to give them the radiator on that side. So that gets the tank out of the effective range of the Lance. Next stage of the plan. I want Rosie, so I'll have some extra AP. And Nadine is going on an adventure.
No matter the cost.
What was that attack? Keep them away from the capital.
All that destruction from one blast.
And I'm not going to be able to see that. So, Nadine, you got this. Just 2 lucky headshots, that's all you need. Nadine, I'm very disappointed. Now, we know that the Lance is gonna static electricity Largo.
Just watch this.
But that's okay.
Imp punks.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We just gotta position our people right.
Moving out.
Alright, we'll do this. Marina, do you actually have a shot at this guy?
The hunt begins.
You do. Outstanding. It's a sniper battle, chat. I wonder who's gonna win.
Good night. The hunt continues. Sweet dreams.
Forward, soldiers. Show those imps what's what.
Okay. Largo's got one more shot. So,
Just watch this.
let's do this. Now? Okay. Where is the specific magic pixel that I need to be shooting at then? Is it? Okay, there's the magic pixel.
Here, have a couple.
That's great, except it doesn't do anything.
Stay calm.
Because it
Try
doesn't
to
count
read
as a
the
tank. It's a
situation.
lance, Largo, buddy. It's a lance, it's not a tank. I'm sorry. I appreciate the enthusiasm now. It's a shame you can't go prone. I mean, you can technically in grass, but it's not like actual prone like you're thinking of.
No matter the cost.
Alright, let's get over here.
I'll cover the rear, everyone.
Let's get my man some ammo. We'll take some shots. It's gonna be slow going, chat, but we're gonna get there. I promise.
Please hit.
Probably should have repaired the shamrock, but I didn't think about it. I might regret that decision. Oh my.
Under extensive fire!
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
No!
I love how they're perfectly accurate, regardless of what they're shooting at. Like, so here's the funny thing about this, and this is one of the things that kind of irritates me about the enemy lancers in this game, is like, they are way more accurate than you would be led to believe by the accuracy rating of that lance. Because what you end up with... Are you...
No!
Okay, this is why I'm save scumming, chat. But, like...
Sorry, everyone.
The lancers, when you
I
get
don't
their
think I
lances,
can.
like when you capture the lances from the enemies, the aim rating is always like D. Like, it's the lowest possible accuracy rating for a weapon. And yet, every single time, if you leave your radiator exposed, it's like the game gets this massive aim bonus to hit it. Because I promise you, if you ever leave your fucking radiator exposed to an anti-tank weapon in this game, they will fucking hit it on the first try, no matter what. From across the map, they will hit the radiator. And I don't know if they did that intentionally to, like, discourage you. Like, you see me being constantly, like, hyper aware of where the radiator is pointing, because I'm fairly certain that they get a buff to hit radiators. Because if they can see a single fucking pixel of that radiator, they're going to take the shot from across the map, and they will hit. And this is just based on my experience of multiple playthroughs through this game. It's stupid. But that's okay. This is why we're save scumming, chat. This is why we're save scumming.
Entering combat!
I'll tell you what I could do.
Hostile sighted.
I have an idea.
Fire!
Bear with me on this one. Okay. I can get 3 more shots. But I won't have the AP to get out of the way. So,
Entering combat!
we'll take 1 more shot for now. And then I don't have to get all the way out of the trench. I just have to pull forward. I just have to pull forward out of the effective area. And then I'll turn a little bit so that way if a Lancer starts coming down the ramp, we can actually shoot him. Like, I don't have to get all the way out of the ditch. I just have to get out of the orange box. Now, next thing to do is let's take out this sniper.
The hunt continues. Sweet dreams.
Then I'll make sure that we face our people in the right direction. Because I have the foreknowledge. I know where the enemy's going to be coming from.
Leave it to me.
And technically, I shouldn't know that, but I don't really care at this point. Like I said before, I'm not trying to spend 18 hours trying to beat one mission.
Focus.
So we're gonna do that number there. Let me see. I wonder what kind of damage Jane would do to the lance. Probably not much more than Alicia, if I'm being honest. But that's okay. Nadine,
On my way.
I'm gonna have you head up that direction again. So first, let's repair the shamrock.
Thanks, buddy.
Penetrating enemy lines.
You got this, Nadine. You got this.
Keep them away from the capital.
Okay, I don't want to be where the cannons can hit me.
Gallia is finally out.
There we go. There we go. I guess with my last move, I'll grab Largo and get him out of the way.
Just watch this.
Because they almost killed him last turn. And I'm gonna need all the AP or all the command points that I can get.
You're done.
So
If we don't stop it
I can't really afford to be losing anybody. Well, none of my command point characters anyway. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. Would be nice for the princess to use her skill. Yeah, it would be nice. But we didn't actually survive the enemy turn because they blew up both of our tanks in the same turn. Remember that part where I was saying we can't really afford to lose any of our command point characters? I was just joking about that. I didn't actually mean that. Hey, guess
Under light
what?
fire.
No magic bullshit radiator shot. Yeah, of course, Oxword has to rub it in. This is yet another timeline in which Alicia gets gunned down. Easily the person who has been downed the most this entire playthrough. Okay, that's actually not cool.
I'm so sorry.
That's actually not cool.
Damage minimal.
Her and Rosie. Yeah, that's fair.
Damage minimal.
Is it though? Because it doesn't seem minimal. I can only imagine what it must be like in the tank that close to that explosion. Like, the Edelweiss was like probably a couple of inches away from being caught in that blast. Okay, I have 8 command points. That means I have enough command points to use the Edelweiss 4 times. Which, if my math is correct, should hopefully be enough to destroy this thing. Just enough.
Here we go.
So we're gonna be cutting it close, but I think we got this.
Can't these Gallian worms see they're outclassed?
Or we could miss. That would also be fun. We've got 1 extra shot.
Here we go.
So I'm not gonna reload just yet, but I'm not gonna let the game screw me like that.
Fire!
We're not playing that game.
Here we go. Fire!
How did it miss? Magic video game bullshit?
Here we go!
A fundamental misunderstanding of how tank shells work?
Fire!
There we go. Record time, chat. Record time.
Enemy dreadnought destroyed.
We had to save scum a little bit, but I regret nothing.